Shooters, welcome back to the Shooters Bay. This is Cooter, and this is round 6 of the Shootouts. This is the championship round for the Subcompacts. We have the returning champ from Germany, the Walther PPS LE, going up against the Croatian-built Springfield XD Mod 2, both are chambered in 9mm, both are single stacks. There is a slight handicap going on. The Walther, the returning champ, is a single stack. The Croatian Giant is going to be a double stack. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start the shootout. Round 1 looks. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Springfield. The Springfield is a decent looking pistol. It's not going to win no beauty awards. It's chunky. It's a chunky little pistol. And it's, it's top heavy. It's looks like a brick, but it suits its purpose. The Walther is not going to win any beauty awards either, but it's not as blocky as the Springfield. It does look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So the points are going to go to the Walther, 5 points. Trigger. The Walther has a slightly better trigger than the Springfield. They both have excellent triggers, but the Walther has a shorter break, a crisper break, and a shorter reset. That's not to really knock off the Springfield because this is an excellent shooter. Value. So here's where it gets a little, fun in these shootouts. So before we determine value, let's talk about the price. First, there's a price split of about $109 on both of these. Now, I'm just using one source for the price, and I'm using Buds, just to keep it simple. The pricing, you guys know with guns, the pricing is all over the place depending on when, where, and who you get it from. So let's go ahead and just use the Buds pricing. So on Buds right now, the XD9 is hovering around that $475 mark. And the Walther is hovering around the $366 mark. So that's a $109 difference. Now, with the Springfield, you're going to get a double stack pistol. It's going to come with a 16 round and a 13 round flush magazine, giving you a really small package with lots of firepower. You're going to get your paperwork. You're going to get replacements for your fiber optic sight, and you're going to get a lock. Over here, you're going to get a lock, 3 magazines, a 6, a 7, and an 8 round, and a really thin single stack pistol. For a $109 price split, now me personally, I would pay the $109 price split for this one because you're going to get a firearm that's really small with a lot of firepower. But for the sake of the video and keeping it fair, a $109 price split, that's a big split. I'm going to have to give value to the Walther. Okay, let's see. Takedown. They're going to take down differently, but it's still the same amount of effort. I'm going to give it a tie. So with the Springfield, you're going to lock the slide to the rear and turn up the takedown lever, release the slide, pull the trigger, and off it comes. With the with the Walther, it's very Glock-like. Just pull back about 1/4 of an inch, hold your takedown levers, drop fire, off comes the slide. So to me, that's the same amount of effort. It's a tie. Presentation, it's a tie. They both are presented well in beautiful hard boxes with molds for all the accessories and the firearm. Grip and feel in hand, it's definitely going to go to the Springfield. It being a double stack is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit of a bigger gun. For me, I have big hands. This fits in the hand really good, especially with the extended mag. The grip zone is very comfortable. And this gun sits it has a higher bore axis, so it sits higher right here, so it just fits really good. So for me, grip and feel in hand, I'm going to go with the Springfield. Now, the PPS is no slouch either. With the extended magazine, you get a full purchase, but it's a thinner gun. The feel is just different. It's got texture, but it's not really aggressive, so a sweaty hand might have a little bit of a problem with this guy. But again, it feels okay in the hand. I felt worse. Okay, let's see. Sights. The Springfield got really nice sights with the fiber optic red up front. Very easy to pick up. The Walther came with night sights because this is the LE, but during a range session, one danced out, so I popped the other one out. So sights is going to go to the Springfield. Next up is QC, quality control. Both of these pistols are built very well. You'd be hard-pressed to find a flaw with either one of them. But since this is the Shootouts and one of these guns got to lose or win the category, The Springfield is going to lose the category because the quality control in the sight. During my first range session with this pistol, one of these sights just kind of danced right out. So that's a quality control issue. Point Springfield. Concealability. The Walther wins hands down on concealability. It's a single stack pistol. You're going to get good concealability with a single stack over a double stack any day of the week. Shootability. Now, I said earlier that the Walther has a better trigger, and it does have a slightly better trigger, but the Springfield felt recoil a lot better than the Walther. The Walther is really snappy and jumpy, where the Springfield is a little snappy and just a little jumpy. So I'm going to give shootability to the Springfield, even though the Walther has a slightly better trigger. Reliability, I'm going to give it a tie. Like I said, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find an issue with either one of these, whether it be failure to feed or anything. They chew up pretty much anything that I put in there. And I don't use top-of-the-line target ammo. I use Winchester White, Blazer Brass, all the cheap stuff, and these guns handle well. Warranty. Both of these guns got decent warranties, but Walther has, let me take that back. The Springfield has a decent warranty. The Walther has a legendary warranty. Walther got some of the best warranties in the gun game. They warranty is all that, and it transfers over, so you don't even have to be the original purchaser of this gun. I can give this gun to a friend of mine, and it's covered. So you just can't beat that. Warranty, Walther. Capacity is definitely going to go to the Springfield. It being a double stack, you're going to get a 16 round and a 13 round. Over here, you're going to get a 6, 7, and an 8. The Springfield XD Mod 2 is going to win that category. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new subcompact champion. The Springfield XD has 45 points, and the Walther has 40 points. We have a new champion. The Springfield XD is moving on to the next round of the shootouts. I see you in the full-size rounds. Now, the full-size championship is only going to be one round, so that's going to be a championship round. And then we're going to we'll have 3 guys to choose from. The returning champ from the compacts is going to be the SIG P320, the Springfield, and whoever wins the full size. And all 3 of them are going to duke it out at the same time to see who's the champion of the safe. I'll see you in the next one, guys.